so when you're making a break announcement, try and be really present and make yourself loud. It is way better to be really loud instead of talking like this and no one can hear you. And the teachers don't know what I'm saying. And I'm mumbling and nobody knows what you're talking about. If you want to, the reason why we have Rick is so for all of the students who want to make an announcement, they can make an announcement and everyone can hear it. So it's super important that you don't just come up to hear this happens tomorrow and just walk off. Make sure you're in the middle where the little film thing can grab you.
And like just be present, be exciting or whatever. I mean, it's up to you. But okay, so announcements.
So yeah, our announcements are today General Student Council meeting in Mr. Murray's room at lunch.
And this Friday we're gonna have a fun day. So there's gonna be music in the quad, popsicles, and maybe some other fun goodies.
Yeah, and the popsicles are free popsicles.
I apologize that I neglected to do some right things. Wow. Okay, if I speak up, I can't speak English. I've made some changes to the small half group list. Just double check, and I will post them shortly on the library window so that you can check a hard copy as well, because we have our first meetings tomorrow. The other thing is, don't forget to take part in that anonymous poll about your sleep habits. Thank you to the people who already have. The information is interesting, and I'd love to see more. Thank you.
Sure, we were talking about sleep habits in chamber choir this morning. So, all the music ensembles have met at least once now, but that doesn't mean you still can't come and participate. We're open for more people. We had a student several years ago by the name of Connor Richardson who told a group of middle schoolers when we performed, he said, "I never could have believed how chamber choir could have defined my senior year." I'm not exaggerating when I say choir could change your life. Be there. Eat it. D-Day.
Rick's Flower Club meeting is actually going to happen tomorrow at lunch at Miss Keith's room. And you guys should all come because, I mean, who doesn't like flowers? So, yeah, you can always quit later.
Alright, two really quick announcements. Yearbook, there's not going to be a meeting tomorrow, but we do need to decide on a theme by the next 8 days, so please get on that Google Doc. Also, new work jobs are going to be posted by tomorrow, so check at lunch. If you are happy with your work job right now, I'm sorry, but if you're not, then hey, you have a shot at a better one. Also, if you have outside garbage, please take it out because we have raccoons and bees coming, and I don't like either of those things around. Thank you.
You still need your thespian stuff. Out of like 10 or 12 people, we only have one person who's turned in everything to us.
Alyssa, good job.
Yay!
Good job, guys.
But
we need
seriously,
them.
like deadline for sure is this Friday, and if you don't get it in, we can't get you inducted this year, which means you can't do fun stuff. So
Bummer.
get it in.
So last week we sold out our pizza, and some of you guys still owe IOUs. We know who you are, you know who you are, so you get your money in by tomorrow, or else we're going to charge you a $1 late fee tomorrow.
Yeah, and then also next week we're going to be selling root beer floats sometime. So prepare for that.
We just had a historic moment for the school here. The first and the last IOU announcement. Don't worry, Kevin, he's a good guy. You guys can get away with almost anything, and you did. If you are a club or you have an activity or whatever, and you are willing to violate one of the great pieces of advice ever given, Polonius speaking to his son in Hamlet, neither a borrower nor a lender be. And you're a club and you want to extend IOUs to people when they come to your activities or your bake sales, that's your freedom to do so. But it is not an appropriate use of break time to stand up here and read a list of deadbeats who aren't fulfilling their IOUs. So if you extend the IOUs, hunt them down yourself. And let's say break for things that are more uplifting and important to our community. Okay?
Can I add to that? If you are a club or a class and you are, or even a sports team, and you are doing a lunch sale, it does need to be approved. We do need to let the lunch truck know. So if you are a club, a class, or a sports team and you want to do something like sell pizza at lunch, you need to let me know. If you're a sports team, you need to let Miss Sherry know and Miss Saniko know in the office.
And change the language. You need to ask
permission. You need to ask permission.
In advance.
In advance. All right? And if this goes on and it doesn't happen, then we're going to have to say that people can't do lunch sales. It's just mostly so we don't have conflict and so we can let the lunch truck know. So, if you are planning to do a lunch sale or a bake sale, you need to ask permission from Miss Sherry, from me, and from Miss Saniko before you can do that.